Hey, Bob and Mike here from OddsJam and the Sports Nutz with our Chicago Bulls and Miami Heat best bets. Don't forget, click those links below for the best sports books in your state. You need multiple sports books. And don't forget the OddsJam Partner Program, where you share that link with a friend or friends, you get 20% of all the revenue generated from that link. All right, Mike, let's talk about this game. I'm just going to start off with the fact that both teams have won 2 games in a row. What are your feelings?
Well, looking at Miami, if they win, they just need to win one more game and they clinch a first round home court advantage situation. Obviously, clinging on to that first place lead. The Bulls are decent at home. They're 27-10 at home, but the Heat are a respectable road team at 22-16. Miami has won 3 games against the Bulls this year, including one in Chicago. It was a close game, 3-point game. The Heat are 8-11-1 against the spread in their last 10 road games. DeRozan coming off that big 50-point game. I think the Heat have multiple guys they can throw at him. And I ultimately think the safe pick here, because Miami doesn't care how much they win by. They just need a win, right? They
Right.
just need a win. I think that Miami money line is the pick to go in this game.
Okay, so let me share my screen here real quick. Let's look at a couple of things here. Number one, the money line. So if you're taking the Heat on the money line, the OddsJam Perfect Line is minus 132. And it looks like BetMGM and Caesars, 2 great books, have this at minus 130. So that's what you're rolling with there. Let's look at the point spread here real quick. I believe it is 2. And is there any value in taking the Bulls at plus 2?
I mean, there clearly looks like there's value, but I ultimately think that Miami is going to win this game. And I think that, I mean, you're basically hoping that Miami's going to only win by 1 point, because if they win by 2, it's a wash. So
Okay.
I don't,
All right.
I don't like that pick. I think Miami money line is the safe bet.
Okay. And then points, you're looking at 216 to 217. Over or under, got any feelings on that? Or I'll tell you what, I'll make this pick. I think it's going to go under 216 and a half points.
Yeah, well, and the way that Chicago plays, their style and their pace is a very slow pace. So a lot of times the under does hit in games with the Bulls. Obviously, them being at home will help them maybe somewhat dictate the pace. So I think the under is probably a good safe bet there.
Okay, so plus 100 is the OddsJam Perfect Line, minus 110 on BetMGM and FanDuel. Okay, anything, any player props or anything that you're seeing that you want to talk about at all here?
Well, I did see one on Vucevic, and they're looking to fade him on the under 29.5 PRA. I've got to check and see if that one is on there still.
Okay,
And it is. It is. You can get that at minus 105 on Caesars.
okay, minus 105. Now that is on the under or the over?
That is on the under
Okay.
29 and a half.
Okay. All right. So there you got it, folks. Under 29 and a half. So
I'm sorry. You can get it's minus 102 on FanDuel. The OddsJam Perfect Line on that is minus 142.
okay. All right. There you go. Thank you. I was all confused there. You
Yeah,
had
I
me
was
on-
giving. I gave you the over. No, we want to roll with the under on this.
Okay. Minus 142. OddsJam Perfect Line, minus 102 on FanDuel. So, okay. So there you go, folks. That is pretty well what we have. Let's just do a very, very quick review if we can. So, Mike, you have Miami money line, right?
Yep.
All right, so let's add that right there, folks. Miami on the money line. I am taking the total under 216 and a half. And you have your player prop there. So there you go, folks. That is our Chicago Bulls and Miami Heat best bets. We will see you later with another video in a little while. Peace.